All right, let's take a look at numbers 7 through 12. So identify the center and radius. So as soon as I see x squared plus y squared, we know the center is at 0, 0. And over here, this is r squared. So if r squared is 49, then r is going to be 7. Same thing in 8. The center will be 0, 0. And r is going to be, well, r is going to be the square root of 108. And 4, both 4 and 9 go in to 108. So however you want to do it, let's just take a look first if I did 4. 4 goes in 27 times. And then we can break 27 up into 9 and 3. So the square root of 4 is 2. The square root of 9 is 3. And the square root of 3 would stay. And so we get 6 times the square root of 3. If you're really good, you might have noticed that 36 goes in 3 times, and the square root of 36 would be 6 times the square root of 3. Number 9. Right away, we can see that the center here, now remember the center is x minus h, or the equation is x minus h. So h here is just 7, and k is going to be -2. The radius is going to be the square root. This is r squared. So r will be the square root of 40. 40 is 4 times 10. Square root of 4 is 2, and the square root of 10 would stay. When we get to 10 through 12, excuse me, we need to, first of all, arrange our terms, put our constant on the other side, and we're going to have to complete the square twice. So I'm going to go x squared minus 4x, leave a space, plus y squared minus 6y, leave a space, move the -4 to the other side. Then I take half of -4, square it, gives me a plus 4, and I'm going to add 4 on the other side. And then half of 6 is -3, squared is plus 9, and we'll add 9 on the other side. This first trinomial factors into x minus 2 squared. The second perfect square trinomial factors 2x minus 3, squared equals -4 plus 4 is 0, plus 9 is 9. So our center is going to be at +2, +3, and the radius is the square root of 9, or 3. Number 11. So we have, again, rearranging our terms, x squared plus, this is y squared minus 8y equals 4. There's no need to complete the square because we don't have any x term. Half of -8 squared is 16. So we add a 16 to both sides. So we have x squared plus y minus 4 squared equals 20. So the center is at 0, 4. And r is the square root of 20, which breaks up into 4 and 5. So we get 2 times the square root of 5. Okay, with number 12, a little bit more complicated here. Still the same process though. Gather the x terms, gather the y terms, and equals 19. Now here the difference is we have a coefficient in front of the x squared, so we're going to have to factor that out. Give me just a second here. I'm going to draw like a little bit of a dividing line. All right, so let's take out a 16. That leaves me x squared minus 1x. I'm going to leave a space. Plus 16, that leaves me y squared. Plus, let's see here, when we divide by 16, I get 24 over 16. And that simplifies to 3/2 y equals 19. So here we go. Let's take half of that. That's negative 1/2. It means we add 1/4 inside here. Now what it does to the entire side is it multiplies by 16. So it actually adds 4. So we'll have to add 4 over here. Half of 3/2 is 3/4. Squared is 9/16. And again, as messy as that is, multiply by 16, but actually cancel out the denominator of 16 and add 9. So it could have been worse. So we have 16 times x minus 1/2 squared plus 16 times y plus 3/4 squared equals 19 plus 9 is 28, plus 4 more gives us 32. And our last step before we can get the center and radius is to divide everything by 16. And that gives us 2. All right, just a second here. Sorry about that. There we go. So then our center is going to be 1/2 negative 3/4, and the radius is the square root of 2. We'll continue on in the next video with number 13.